Have you ever felt completely vulnerable, like the world around you is just falling apart? In those moments, where do you turn? There's an ancient text, a song of Hopi, that has been a source of strength for millions, yet its true power is often missed. I'm talking about Psalm 91. It's one of the most famous psalms, but many people don't grasp its profound depth. If you stay with me through this video, I promise you'll see it in a whole new light, and it could genuinely change your life. So, what is the secret of Psalm 91? It's not just about reciting words in a moment of panic. It's about living in a constant state of communion with your Creator. This is the secret place, the foundation upon which all the promises of the psalm are built. You find rest in His shadow, a place of cool relief and protection from the scorching heat of life's trials. From this place of dwelling, the psalmist continues, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust." Notice the personal language. My refuge, my fortress, my God. This isn't a generic statement of faith. It's a personal, active declaration. A refuge is a place you run to for safety. A fortress is a stronghold impenetrable to the enemy. By declaring this, you are actively placing your trust in God's ability to protect you, not in your own strength to fend off danger. It's a conscious choice to rely on Him. The psalm then promises, "Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence." The fowler's snare represents the hidden traps and deceptions that life throws at us, the schemes designed to entangle and destroy. The deadly pestilence refers to those widespread dangers, the plagues and diseases that can cause fear and panic. The promise here is not that you will never encounter these things, but that God will deliver you from them. He is your rescuer. This imagery of protection becomes even more beautiful in the next verse. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. The chicks don't worry about the storm raging outside. They are completely safe, sheltered by their mother's presence. His faithfulness becomes your shield and rampart, a massive, protective wall that surrounds you. This faithfulness isn't dependent on your perfection. It's based on His unwavering character. It's a defense you can count on, day in and day out. Now, the psalm gets very specific about the kinds of fears God protects us from. This covers everything. The terror of night speaks to our hidden anxieties, the fears that creep in when we're alone in the dark. The arrow that flies by day represents the overt attacks, the slander, the criticism, the sudden dangers that come at us in broad daylight. The promise isn't that these things won't exist, but that you will not fear them. Why? Because you are dwelling in the shelter of the Most High. Your perspective has changed. You know who is guarding you. The psalm continues with a dramatic picture of deliverance. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. This can be a tricky verse. It is not a promise of a charmed life where you be immune to all hardship while others suffer. Remember, this is poetry, painting a picture of God's ultimate power to preserve His own. It's about spiritual security. While chaos may erupt all around you, you can have an inner peace and safety that the world cannot understand. You are anchored in God, your ultimate destiny is secure, and you will see God's justice prevail in the end. This is a promise of spiritual and eternal security, which is far more valuable than temporary physical comfort. And why do we receive this incredible protection? Verse 9 gives us the reason. If you say, "The Lord is my refuge," and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. It circles right back to the beginning. The condition is our choice to make God our dwelling place. our refuge. It's an active faith. It's not a magic formula, it's a relationship. This doesn't mean bad things will never happen. Jesus himself was tempted in the wilderness, and the devil actually quoted this psalm to him, trying to get him to test God. Jesus' response shows us that faith isn't about reckless behavior. It's about trusting God through life's realities. The protection described is so complete that it even involves the supernatural. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. This is an incredible promise of angelic guardianship. God's care is so detailed that he dispatches heavenly messengers to watch over us. This isn't just about preventing minor accidents. Striking a foot against a stone in that ancient terrain could lead to serious injury or infection. It's a metaphor for God's detailed, moment-by-moment care in our journey. He is concerned with the small things as well as the big things. Then it says, you will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. The lion and the cobra are symbols of ferocious, deadly power and deceit. This verse promises victory over demonic forces and evil. By whose power? By God's. And then, in the most powerful shift in the entire psalm, the voice changes. God himself begins to speak. Up to this point, it was the psalmist describing God. Now, God validates everything that has been said. He says, because he loves me, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. This is the heart of it all. It's about love. It's about relationship. Protection isn't a transaction. It's a result of a love relationship with God. When you love him and acknowledge his name, which means understanding his character and his authority, he promises to rescue and protect you. The promises continue directly from God's mouth. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. This is huge. He doesn't promise a life without trouble. He promises to be asterisk with asterisk, us, asterisk in asterisk, the trouble. You are never alone in your darkest hour. He promises to answer when you call, to deliver you, and even to bring honor out of your trials. Your suffering is not meaningless. God can use it to bring about something beautiful and honorable in your life. And finally, the ultimate promise, with long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This long life is not just about the number of years, but about a full, satisfied, abundant life found in him, culminating in the ultimate prize, salvation. Seeing his salvation is the final, glorious end for all who dwell in him. So, how do we apply this? First, we must avoid common errors. Psalm 91 is not a magic charm that grants physical invincibility. Believers get sick, face accidents, and endure hardships. The promise is of God's presence and spiritual deliverance through it all. It's not a ticket to avoid pain, but a promise of his presence in the pain. Second, we can't use it to justify reckless behavior or fanaticism. It must be balanced with the rest of Scripture. True faith is trust, not testing God. In summary, Psalm 91 is a powerful hymn of trust for those who choose to make God their home. It's a declaration of his faithfulness to protect, care for, and deliver his children in every circumstance of life. When life gets hard and you feel vulnerable, remember this: you are under the wings of the Most High. This isn't just a hopeful wish. It can be your reality today. Choose to dwell in his shelter, and you will find rest in his shadow. Let Psalm 91 be more than just words on a page. Let it be your fortress. If this message has encouraged you, share it with someone who needs to hear this promise of hope and protection. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content that can strengthen your faith.